Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the real needle movers of performance at the Tier 1 level. Essentially the mindsets, behaviors, attitudes, and action steps that's going to give you the mental edge at Tier 1. And it doesn't matter if you're a Tier 1 pro, wherever you are in your journey, as long as you want to compete at the highest level, these are all going to be relevant for you. So let's get into it. So the mindset you want to have is that everyone's on my level, which means your next level is in your mind. It exists in how you prep, it exists in how you carry yourself, how you practice, the way you think. That is really what's going to make the difference about where you go in your career. So how do we do that? We want to be humble. We want to be accountable to what we need to improve on. We want to work on the right things. We want to be productive and efficient in our practice. And we want to be really, really focused on you understanding more about yourself, what gets you into flow state. What gives you those good performances more consistently? What doesn't? You want to be focused on these things, not on the outside, not on those other people, because they're going to be doing them. But if you get your alignment with yourself right, you're going to have that mental edge. So it's that mindset that I'm already where I need to be, but I want to be better. I want to be 1%, 5% better every day and take charge of my process. That's going to keep you up there. It's going to get you further along towards your dreams. Cool. So now let's talk about the practical action steps and things that you can do to actually solidify this mindset and really get going in your process. So number one, you want to have solid routines that work for you, because routines turn into habits and we're trying to release any mental effort here. So having a morning routine that works for you, getting up energized, drinking a bunch of water, maybe stretching, things like that. Having a practice routine, maybe a training routine if you're playing an FPS game, a aim training, if you're doing any mechanics training, having something that works for you. So when you get to the tournament, you're normal, you're natural with your process. Any type of routine, building that routine into a habit. That's what is really going to be a needle mover for you. So that's number one. Second thing is having mental performance tools when it matters. So when you get into that tournament and the lights are on and you're on that stage, you have something to fall back on. Because yes, you can have all the energy, all the hype, you're ready to go, but one bad round, one bad moment in the game, it doesn't matter what it is, it can completely bring you down. We talked a lot about mental resiliency before. So you need to have some kind of tool, some kind of structure in place, built in the system, like breathing techniques, like stepping away, allowing yourself to really reset mentally, having a meditation that you can go to. And this can be before the game, after the game, during the game, but having some kind of tools that you're going to use. So when the lights are on, when these things are happening, you remember them, you go to them. And this is going to take work on your part to actually implement these things and do the things that are working for you. That's really what matters here. But have these mental performance tools at your disposal. And this last thing I'm going to talk about today, guys, is everything. If you guys want to be the best, if you want to really have the best career possible, start visualizing. Do visualizations about your potential. Really feel yourself and think yourself in these moments. Mentally preparing yourself and mentally conditioning yourself is so key to high performance. All the top athletes in the world and all traditional sports do it. Business leaders, people from all different, like doctors, they're all visualizing things because your mind does not know the difference if you're visualizing it or if it's happening in real life. It does not know. They've done studies on this. So you visualizing yourself in that big moment, in that clutch, in that moment on the stage where things are starting to be a lot of pressure is coming on you, a lot of anxiety. If you already have walked yourself through that, you have a lot more possibility to get the right mental decision making that you need, rather than just bumbling into it, stepping into it and be like, maybe I do good here, maybe I don't. Visualize yourself. Do it before you wake. Do it when you wake up. Do it before you go to bed. Do it before practice. Doesn't matter when you do it, but visualize. Make sure this becomes part of your practice and you will be a top Tier 1 player for years to come. Visualize. So this was just a little taste about the things that you can do in Tier 1 to stay there, to have the right mindset and the right attitudes and actions. But there's so many things you can do. First of all, start with these. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help you. Karen is always here to help you. We're at your disposal. But try these things out. No matter where you are in your career, these things will make a difference. So I hope they help, and I hope you learn something useful for you. Let us know. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.